Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, I guess we just keep going and see if I can get enough minions on the board to throw my buffs onto. It seems to me like it would be a real advantage to be against a class that did not have a do 1 damage ability. So, of course, we're going to get Mage again. Because all this, like, buffing-based strategy works really well when your 1/1s are something that are either likely to survive, or your opponent would have to spend an entire actual attack from something bigger. Mirror match is not what I expected. That's going to be interesting. Want to get rid of the Blessing of Kings? Maybe. Do we? That is, if I have a 1/1 alive, that's a good... I'm going to get rid of it because I do have lots of those. We'll see if I can get like a Yeti or something. I'm not sure that's better, even though he's more castable. So we'll put out the Noble Sacrifice anyway, because why not? You coin out a 1/1 just to thwart my Noble Sacrifice. What? Where's my goo? Okay. Sir thinks a lot here. With only 1 mana, I can't imagine there's that many different viable strategies. Yeah. He didn't coin out a 1/1. He's probably going to coin out something for 3 mana, I'm guessing. Although now I have a valid target if I want to bubble something. It's pretty sad. I mean, he's going to do 1 damage to something, but... Okay. That's a little better. I mean, he's at risk because I can't do much for him right now. But we're gonna play him and trade these guys. Keep my Noble Sacrifice out there, which will hopefully protect him against something more dangerous. Questing and no other cards, pretty weak play. But Coin Consecrate would be a pretty expensive way to get rid of him. So I don't think he's going to do that. If he does Coin Sword, my Noble Sacrifice will eat the sword for 1 hit, and I can bubble him and stuff. Oh, he's almost thinking about playing a card. No, he changed his mind. Oh, there's another one. That also looks like a card. I wonder. Nope. Come on, dude. Well, if you don't want to play anything, that's fine, too. You can just let your time run out. But something tells me he's going to play something before his time runs out. Okay. Oh, and what? Like I can eat a bubble or eat the Noble Sacrifice, so that's not great. So, one thing I could do is I could bubble him, and then I could bubble the other Argent Protector. I mean, normally I would bubble a minion and then make a 1/1, but because he's questing Adventurer, he'll of course become a 4/4 if I do both.
Let me think.
So, that's pretty tempting. Although leaving him a 3/3, I can still make him a 3/3, kill that, make a 1/1. And then if the Noble Sacrifice blocks the 1/1 from taking out the... Actually, no, duh, okay. Yeah, you all saw what I should do. I'm a little slow, apparently. Bubble. Kill. Bubble him again. If he gets silenced, then that's pretty lame, but otherwise, that seems like the better strategy. At this point, I think protecting that bubble is a worthwhile use of the Noble Sacrifice. I'm okay with that. You consecrate and take out a lot of my army and the bubble, but I would still have the Questing Adventurer, who would become at least a 5/5 before attacking. Yep. That's still a good play. It just happens that I protected pretty decently against it. So that is not an inexpensive card that I can use, unfortunately. It's not even really worth... I could heal and get a 1/1. I think I might as well just play the Yeti or the Teacher. Let's go with the Teacher.
Pay attention, class.
Quest accepted.
Just in case, I might get some extra 1/1s out of her. If something apocalyptic is going to come down, like Equality Pyromancer, then at least I'd lose her instead of the Yeti, who has slightly more stat. But it doesn't matter too much. It's just I just figure there's a chance I'll get some 1/1s out of her. She's got those spell-bearing hips. Come on. This guy is very slow.
I wonder.
People have been commenting that I seem to get a lot of opponents with the legendary card backs, which I don't tend to recognize. I think that might be it, but I don't know. They're so, like, bland looking compared to a lot of the other ones. It's not that exciting. Ooh, he gets to live... Oh, they both get to live another turn. Oh, that is nice. I can play 2 cards this turn if I go that way, so we'll probably do that. She's going to kill the 1/1, because Operation Keep Him Alive is pretty good.
Quest accepted.
So at this point, if something comes down that can kill one big guy, I still have pretty decent force out there. And heck, if this guy doesn't do something, he even has a good chance to get killed by the Demolisher. If anything comes out that's worth killing, I've got the sword. I've also got the sword if I want. If it looks like I can just finish my opponent, this is 4 points of charge damage, more or less. The unopposed questing adventurer. Ah, there's the equality. Ooh, the whole enchilada. Well, that does suck. But I hit him for a lot of damage in the process. Did not even attack with that. Interesting. Well, I've got 7 mana. It looks like I should do a 7 mana play. He's still hoarding cards, you know. This is not over. My guys are not going to kill him in 2 turns. And with that many cards, I guess my no cards, like, he gained a ton of advantage out of that big play. Maybe I should have gone slower, just made a 1/1, attacked with a 6/6 guy. Maybe got a little greedy there. Oh, see, there's more health, too. Not helping. So I could trade the Yeti to kill him. It's not exactly what I want to do, but the other choice is trade this to kill him and hit him with the sword, which is me taking a whole bunch of damage. Keeping the Yeti alive seems pretty good, though. Does not work out all that great, either way. Of course, I could just hit for 10 and leave that alive, but I think that's probably also a bad idea. Indeed. Well, either way, I'm going to be making this.
Reporting more quickly.
I'm going to keep my Yeti.
For justice.
I'm going to save the abusive sergeant too, just in case. Because a little bit of surprise boost is handy. Still, that one card evened up our life difference quite a bit. No, that's no good.
Reporting for duty.
Although he means I can kill that. Ooh, Avenge? Interesting. Do I want to spread out the wealth? No.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter because the Avenge is not going to trigger on my turn. That's right.
Reporting for duty.
I remember these things. Pretty sure I have, at this point, played longer with the old style secrets than with the new style ones. Yeah, this is looking like a losing proposition. Look at all those cards. Just putting too much stuff out on the board for the equality play. There's my problem. It would have been nice if he didn't have it, you know. 2 consecrates. It occurs to me that Blessing of Kings would have been really useful some of these places. It's probably too late now. Now I'm never going to have stuff alive and able to attack to Blessing of Kings.
Truth is my shield.
Ooh, that's no good.
Reporting for duty.
Blessing of Kings could be handy. Divine Favor. We're not going to think about that one too long. We got a Blessing of Kings too. We could just silence her and then Blessing of Kill her. I don't know if she's what I want to silence, so there could be something worse. I can take... Well,
Let me think.
that bubble is going to take a lot to get rid of at this point.
To battle.
Maybe go for face. I probably shouldn't have just used the owl for that. I think everything I did that turn was wrong, except the Divine Favor. That was all kinds of right. And all kinds of wrong. You still got a lot more cards. I played a lot of little cheap things. Well, no, I played Blessing of Kings. That was pretty expensive. Ah, Cold Master. Damn you. He already had more cards. He's also at 12. He does have to kill this guy, pretty much. I have 12 damage on the board, but... I don't know. If he has a hammer... Yeah, he's got a hammer, doesn't he? Or he's trying to draw one.
Tadingo.
No, he does have taunt, though. Protected taunt. Ugh. And, of course, butthole there. Hammer of Wrath. Is there any way to turn that into a win? It's more likely I'm going to have to just hammer him. Because if I hit that, gets rid of the bubble, my sword doesn't even kill it. I could then hammer it and hit for 8.
I wonder.
I could also hammer him, draw the card. Use this. No, that doesn't kill him, though. Maybe I should go for face, even though I'm giving him an extra card. Well, if I'm gonna pop the bubble, I can hammer first and see. Oh, nice. Nice. Does that mean I should just bubble this guy, kill that, take that out? Doesn't quite work right. No, well, let's do this. The bubble is nice, but I think I'm going to ignore it for now. Because I do have a Boulder Fist Ogre. Of course, he has 10 mana. The reason I mean, he shouldn't have a Tyrion Ford Ring. Could have played it last turn as well, anyway. But, like, really, I don't trust anything at this point. Does this mean he can kill me, or that he's given up? God damn it. That's pretty obnoxious. Still, I have a pretty obnoxious attempt to be able to do something about this. Because if even the 1/1 is alive, I can Blessing of Kings it and hopefully win, unless he's got a taunt or consecrate. Or a Blessing of the Champion. If he got the blessing of doubling, that would be pretty ridiculous. It's already pretty ridiculous. He has Deathwing, 2 consecrates, and equality, just from what I've seen. Yeah. So Thinks a Lot's going to take his time on this one, even though he can't have that many options. He's like, must find some way to survive. And he doesn't know, but he probably suspects that if any one of these guys can attack him, he'll die. He may not know the mechanism exactly. He's got to know it can't be good. Really? He's got that? That was his card they drew? That is insane. Can I kill him now? I think I can, because I've got 6/10, right? But holy crap. It's damn close. That was ridiculous. Well, it was a long game, but at least I took my turns at a decent speed, I think. Or maybe it just seemed like that compared to him. So we got up to 4 wins. We're net positive no matter what horrible thing is about to happen. Yeah, that was pretty scary in places. You know, it felt like I got off to a strong start. Everything can turn around very quickly. A druid, okay. So he can keep picking off my 1/1s, but it's not as bad as a mage. You are way late game. You are also more late game. Do I want the avenge? No, we'll try and get some minions. Worry about avenging them later. Ooh, that's not really what I wanted. He can thwart me pretty hard just by killing all my 1/1s. I don't know if I should actually do that in this case. It's probably going to be protecting a 1/1. And the timing won't be right. I won't be able to Blessing of Kings anyway.
Reporting for duty.
Oh well, let's see if he's trying to play something of his own, or just kill this with Kung Fu. Against my secret, killing with Kung Fu definitely makes the most sense. He doesn't know what it is, but he might as well try it.
Get down!
I probably just shouldn't have played the Noble Sacrifice, but I don't know. I look at my hand and there's so few things I can do that getting something out feels like a better chance.
Reporting for duty.
This is like a horrible waste, but I've got so many 4-cost things, I think I'm going to just get out as much as I can right now. It's less about doing the 2 extra damage, it's more about just having the 2-1 on the board, and I might as well get the 2 damage in the process. So he can't just Kung Fu them all away. If he Kung Fu's 1, then he's putting himself really behind in terms of board position. Because I'm using my mana for stuff, and he's just using his mana to slightly slow my roll. That's gonna more than slightly slow my roll. God damn it. And Mark of the Wild. Awesome. Fan-friggin-tastic. I mean, it was mostly killing non-cards, but it was still pretty annoying. You had to have, like, the right card for that. So, are you going to... Awesome. More buffs to his toughness that also damage all my stuff. Wait, what? Oh no, I silenced him, that's right. Okay, never mind. I retract my silly statement. But you can see what he was trying to do. Like, if he, the Pyromancer and all those buff spells is actually pretty obnoxious for the arena. Another big dude, okay. Well, I could hit him and then heal my guy, or I could just hit him and then play a Boulder Fist, which is probably better. If he does an AoE for 2, he's going to eat a lot of Boulder Fist. And if he doesn't kill this right away, then I can heal him before attacking again. If his plan is just to stop it with more taunt. Nope, he's killing it right away. Ooh. Okay, but I'm still getting ahead is what it looks like. See, I could bubble this and just hit... I could hit that and then bubble him. It would actually be smarter, because the bubble would possibly protect me against something better. Or I could just keep playing stuff. I could just, like, hit for damage. He'd be down to 14. Play a Yeti and bubble this. Or, yeah, probably play a Yeti and bubble this guy. It's pretty rough. Maybe I should have bubbled the Yeti because he's more fragile. It's an interesting question. Probably I should have, instead of playing him, I probably should have just made a 1-1, because this is still a lot of meat out there, and I don't really need to bubble him preemptively like that. Bubbling the Yeti would have made it more likely that, like, if he had a naturalize, obviously he's going to naturalize this guy anyway, so having the bubble would mess around with that decision. But that's if he had a naturalize. He's got to do something pretty impressive right now, though, because this is getting serious. So he's not going to AoE for 2. Legion of War is pretty serious. I think he's pretty dead. Oh, Divine Favor, too. Wow. So I could equality, so I think I'm going to do, even though it's kind of risky with all these guys. Equality, use this guy to kill that. Hit him for at least 10. Divine Favor, although I'm not going to have much left of the cards. He can't Kung Fu these guys if he's down so low. Equality when I have this kind of army seems kind of silly, but it's going to let me get through a lot and draw more cards.
This is my responsibility.
Let's Divine Favor first and just see what we get. Nice. Oh, just shy of the mana to do the killing blow. I think I should bubble him, and yeah. I've done all I can. If he can Starfall, then he can kill this, and then he still needs something else to get rid of this guy. I lost a lot of hit points to that equality. It's so painful. It seems like the thing to do. If any of these guys is alive, they can do. Then I can do 4 damage at least with any one of them. So he has lots of cards, but he's only got 8 mana to use with it. There are limits to what you can do to stop this silliness. So you can draw an extra card that way, trying for another solution, trying for an AoE maybe. If he drew a Starfall, he could do it. He could boom, boom, be alive. Healing Touch. Just want to use a Healing Touch and see if he can tank through it. Which, I don't know, that's a lot of health. Now I have to draw something if I want to kill him in one turn. He's still got 3 mana. Okay. Do I want to use that, or should I save it? I want to cast the Tauren Warrior to protect me against junk. I've only got 8 damage. It would be 10 if I use this. There's no reason to do it now.
May my ancestors watch over.
6 mana. He would give me another 4/4 on the board, though. Because otherwise it's just this and a 1/1. On the other hand, I have so much stuff. He's going to be at like 4. I should probably save this so whatever gets through can do it.
Reporting for duty.
First.
This is my responsibility.
Taunt is pretty helpful. His Kung Fu is close to useless. I mean, like, he can spend 2 mana and gain 1 hit point, but killing things with it isn't going to keep him alive in the short term. Okay, if he's got a Starfall, he can do it. Or a Swipe would actually do most of it. Oh, if he has a Swipe, that's really bad. Ooh. But again, just need one thing to survive, unless he can do that and taunt. He's going to draw a card, and it's going to let this kill the Yeti. But best that card is 1 mana kill everything. It's not going to work. Yeah. I mean, equality, it was hard to do, but it was like, I think it was pretty obviously the correct play. It just backed him into a corner that was almost impossible to get out of. And that got me up to 5 wins, so it's a really good run now. But we're going to see if I can go even further. This would be the time to bubble myself, if possible. Protect me against the next loss. Can't quite do that, though, so we'll just have to see what happens next time. Please click the like button before it clicks you. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.